boy. Back for another week. Back from the episode F&T. We got my boy BMO here. We got Trev in this bitch. Before we get into this episode, I want to let you guys know some of these topics on this week's episode are from the listeners and from our live streams. We asked the listeners to DM us. We asked listeners what they wanted to hear us talk about, maybe in their personal lives or whatever they came up with. So with that being said, if you have any questions, topics, concerns, you could shove them up your ass. But as far as topics and questions go, DM either myself, Brandon, or Trev, and we will include them into next week's show. It is greatly fucking appreciated. Without further ado, let's get into the fucking show, boys. What the fuck is up, BMO?
Fuck's up, dude.
What up, dog?
I'm in a great mood right now, to be honest.
You're in a good mood right now?
So I got low energy, but really I was saving it.
Oh, okay. I like, you know.
So get on my fucking case, dude.
Leave
me alone.
You know I like to hear that, dude. You know I like to hear that.
My Braves just won the fucking NLDS, dude. We're moving on to NLCS.
All right.
I'm in a great mood right now.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but
I didn't even know. I had to put on the sweater, though.
All right. I was wondering why you
I
watched.
knew something good happened because you came in all repping the Braves. I was like, oh, they must have won their division.
I knew you were fucking. I was wondering why you were rocking that lame ass sweatshirt, but here we are.
No, we won the first round of playoffs.
We're in play. Oh shit.
Yeah, we're in playoffs.
You know what? Fucking BMO. BMO made me self-conscious for wearing black jeans now. So I'm like deciding what I want to wear today. I'm like, man, I can't wear black jeans anymore because BMO fucking made me self-conscious about it. And I said, you know what? Fuck him. And then you pull up in this fucking whack ass sweatshirt.
So you know what? I'm going to put on some black jeans.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm not only putting on black jeans, but I'm putting on a black jean jacket.
Ooh, I hope
That's hard.
That's hard.
Dude, I got some fucking terrible news today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Or was it yesterday? It was today. So we went ahead and bought our tickets to go to the Sharks game here in a couple weeks, right?
Right. Which is in San Jose, correct?
Yes. And we did not look at their COVID regulations before we bought the tickets.
Don't tell me it's mandatory vax.
Come to find out, starting September 20th, you have to fucking be fully vaccinated to enter their facility.
Dude, that's insane, dude. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's no surprise considering it's a little bit further down south and they're fucking psychopaths right now.
Yeah, fuck them.
They do go a little bit more harder down south.
Well, San Francisco has been like that the entire fucking time. They've been just strictly like, if you want to come to any event, fuck off. You're vaccinated or don't come.
So we called them. I called the arena or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys don't accept negative tests? And they're like, no.
Be like, but like, I bought my ticket
Yeah.
before the fucking regulation. They should honor that. They should honor that.
Yeah, it should be like a grandfather deal.
Well,
like
you still
grandfathered in.
That doesn't change. Still refunded. We still get our tickets can't be refunded. We have to resell them. But you can resell. You can resell them on the website that you bought them from or whatever.
Okay.
Which is fucking stupid. But
that's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, dumb as fuck. But I was like, they straight up said no negative tests or whatever. And I was like, damn, that's so fucking gay. And she was like, do you have any other questions? I was like, you guys just lost a fan. And I hung up.
Dude, that's the most bitch ass shit you could have said.
I was, I don't want to. She's probably a nice lady.
I would have been,
but I was just so disappointed.
Dude, I would have been so butthurt, dude. I would have been so, I probably would have cried on the phone, to be honest with you. Yeah. I probably would have been a real bitch about it. You handled it probably pretty well comparatively to how I would have handled it.
So lame. And then I see on the internet that one of their players has like a fake vaccination card. He's like being charged for.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Oh, man, even the players don't want it.
This is insanity. Everything happening right now is insanity. We won't even talk about it because I could really get into this shit right now, but we won't. We won't.
But the one thing that I can say though is like, a negative test is like technically better to have than a vaccination card.
A negative test is literally 100% effective unless somehow you contracted it like a few hours before you came in.
Well, because incubation period, so you can't even spread it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a vaccination, you can still get COVID, you can still get sick, you can still go to the hospital, you can still infect other people as well.
Yeah, but it's almost worse though because it dumbs the symptoms down so much apparently that you might not even know that you have it and you're spreading it to everybody.
Very true. Very
so technically
fucking true.
A negative test is a better way to get into somewhere where there's a lot of people than a vaccination card. I don't know. It's just kind of ass backwards.
But unfortunately, and we'll get off this topic, but unfortunately, that isn't what it's fucking about. It's not about common sense. It's not about logical thinking. It's not about any of that. It's about pushing this vaccine and making as much money for these companies as possible because the government is contracted to these companies.
Yeah.
And
still
that
fuck with the
is
sharks.
what it's fucking about.
I'm fucking sad.
Fuck, dude. I would be too. That shit sucks fucking dick. Trev, you got the vaccine or what, cuz? You got caught lacking with your fucking while you were pumping gas, huh?
Did you get
Good
vaccinated?
shit.
Yeah.
No, did you?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
When'd you get it?
So a week after, it was that following week after I lost my dad's best friend and my.
Okay. So this was like 2 weeks ago. So you just got it.
No, I got my first shot 3 weeks ago, and today I just got my second round of it.
Oh, today you did?
Yeah.
Dude, you're fresh out the fucking poker, dude. Jesus Christ. So how do you feel?
I feel fine.
What about the first time?
The arm's a little sore, but that's normal. I mean, fuck, the needle was like,
You just let them chip you up like that, huh? Just fucking chip you up, dog. Just chip you up. No, I mean...
Fear makes you do a lot of stupid shit.
Yes, but I wouldn't say that was stupid necessarily. The vaccine is not stupid. It's just if you don't need it, don't get it, I guess, is really what I'm saying. But like, if you felt as if you needed it for whatever reason, like you might not make it out of it. Yeah. So you got peer pressured into it. Trev, you fucking caved, dude.
There was other reasons too. I mean, that's why I said fear makes you do a lot of, stuff. And I did it out of fear because,
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not hating on you for it. BMO got the vaccine as well. So, I mean, it's all good.
Did you?
We're all good in this bitch. Fuck no.
3 times.
Fucking, what up, boys? How was you guys' week?
It was long.
It was a long week. Trev, I need you to get that energy up because you sound really fucking depressed over there.
I was. All right. So you want to know how the weekend started off with? It started off by an ass raping by UPrep, 47 to fucking 0. And then it went into...
Are you talking about underage kids right now? Because we can't talk about that.
Oh, you ass raped underage children.
Oh
Trevor!
Why you gotta go there? No.
We just got banned for minor endangerment, dude.
Oh my god.
We got banned off TikTok.
We can't talk about that on here.
Football.
We got banned off TikTok for Jesus Christ. It's your fault, Trev.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. So you just been taking L's all week.
Yeah, man.
Just been taking L's all week.
Just at the point now where I'm like, fuck.
It is what it is. We've been steady taking L's on social media. Just steady taking L's, dude. All fucking week. Post after post.
But you guys are rolling with the punches.
Just steady taking fucking L's, dude. Bimo, how was your week, dog?
We're gonna get banned soon.
We're gonna get banned. We are already banned for multiple days.
On TikTok?
Yep.
Yeah. No, you can't post for 3 days.
That makes sense.
But I'm trying to think.
Think about it. Think about it and get back to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Saturday got fucked up. Slept all day Sunday.
Dude, come on, dude.
Friday night, played some poker, played some Uno.
Some Uno.
Some Uno?
Oh yeah, dude, fuck with Uno heavy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. If you don't fuck with Uno, then fuck you.
Was it drinking related Uno or was it just some good old fucking
some good old
gay fun?
Yeah.
Right on,
just
dude.
sucking each other's dicks.
Right on. I draw a cocksuck.
Yeah.
That kind of deal?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I feel it. I feel it. My week was okay. My week went okay. We got some
Wait, hold on. Did anybody ask?
Oh, no. Okay, we'll move on.
Austin, how was your week?
I don't ever tell you guys how my week was because I'm always asking you guys. It was okay. It was good. I had a good week. Went to a family reunion, which was the first one in like 20 years, which was strange. If you guys know, I don't fuck with my family, and for the listeners, now you also know that. People that have been here for a long time, you guys have already known that. But yeah, I don't fuck with my family. I just don't like a lot of previous past fucking trauma related bullshit nonsense. So as an adult that now has a family, I distance myself from my family. It's easier, better, healthier that way. But this podcast created some fucking turmoil over the weekend.
Oh no.
And we got We got quite a bit of hate from the podcast from a particular person whose name will be left unsaid. But yeah, pretty fucking wild. Pretty wild. So for people that don't know what we do here, this is purely entertainment. If you think that like our views are like super fucking wild and like way crazy or like vulgar or pornographic is the word that was used, then just know like we're entertainers. Like we're fucking entertaining. We want to make you guys laugh. We want to entertain you. We want to fucking provide some comedy for your day, right, Bimo?
Yeah, it doesn't need to be explained, to be honest.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
I'm not going to fucking, I mean, you can explain it, but I'm not going to explain myself for nobody.
Yeah. But what I will say, though, because I don't want to talk about that, it's like kind of just like, it's just bullshit. It's just, it's family is what it is, but we'll leave it out of that. But what I will say, though, is apparently the reason why our podcast is growing so much is because we have the witches and Satanists helping us to grow this podcast.
So they said?
Yeah, I swear to God.
I'm about it.
Hell yeah.
And I was like,
I got some Wiccans in my family.
I was like, damn, like that might actually be true because Witch Talk blew us up. So, I mean, I'm about it.
Yeah,
I fuck with the witches, dog. I fuck with the witches.
It's spooky season.
It's spooky season.
They're in more power than they were before.
I still have no idea what the fuck that is.
We know what it is. They got our backs, dude. Witch Talk.
Fuck. All right.
They got our backs.
All right.
Just know that they know that we know that they know.
Yeah, dog. They got our bags. But we got some fucking hilarious fucking one of our listeners fucking DM me today. And they were in the car driving out of state, listening to our podcast, and obviously we wild the fuck out on our podcast all the time. Trev, could you pull that up for us?
Gang.
I'll just read for the listeners. I will read you the fucking message.
Wait, that's all one
more
message?
down. One more down, Trev. So, no. Right there, the middle. Stop. All right. So the message is as such.
I can't blow it up because
No, you're good. You're good. I can see it. Amazing. I can see it, but I can. Oh my fucking God. I literally just stopped at state line inspection and didn't pause the podcast. And this lady inspecting the car hears you say, "Why is your pussy not sideways?" Because I'm at the part where you're fucking in the shower. I looked at her and was like, "It's a podcast." And she goes, "Just keep driving."
yeah.
Dude, I wish I was an Asian chick, dude.
I looked at her and be like,
fucking great would that have been?
Is your pussy sideways?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the listener that sent that in. I appreciate the fuck out of it. That made me laugh hella hard. That was like the greatest message I had ever looked down and seen. Like, what do you do in that situation? What the fuck do you do? Just like, yeah, it's sorry. Like, apparently with some white bitch that was obviously insanely judgmental.
That's pretty fucking funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
If it happened to me though, I would like die laughing.
Oh, dude.
I would have too.
I would not have given a fuck.
Oh, dude. And I guess like she had just bought this car, but the stereo was fucked up and she can't turn down the volume. So the volume's just hella fucking loud. There's nothing she could do about it. So she could pause it, obviously, but didn't think about it. So fucking hilarious. That shit's fucking hilarious, dude. But in regards to episode 60 with Michaela. So do you guys remember when we were talking about the foot fetish shit?
Yeah.
So, and we were saying something about, foot fetish, like basically if you have a foot fetish, you like cocks.
Yeah, because they resemble.
Oh, the toe thing.
It said they resemble dicks.
Because they resemble dicks.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, she looked it up on her iPhone. I didn't Google it.
So one of our listeners fucking was listening to that fucking episode, messaged me about it, and was like, basically was just like, okay, so, let me get to the part. Hold on. Okay, so she basically said she sells pictures of her feet to people for sometimes $1,000 fucking dollars or tickets to concerts and shit. But she also, this is the part that I found most interesting over everything, besides the selling the feet thing, which is dope. Like, get your fucking money, right?
Yeah.
If you could sell your feet, wouldn't you sell your feet?
I mean, they're a little chubby.
I mean, that's like not really like, it's not uncommon anymore.
It's no, not at all. But like, why, if you could sell your feet as a woman, wouldn't you just hustle as hard as you can, just put your feet out there, make it OnlyFans for feet?
You already know my perspective on this, dog.
For sure,
what
dude.
the fuck, yeah.
For sure. You're trying to sell your cock and nobody's even buying it.
I sell anything, dude.
I sell anything. I would for sure I would just quit my job, not even knowing if I could make a living, just force myself into it. And one of the podcasts I listened to, actually, one of the women on there, she's like a producer. She has an OnlyFans that's specifically for her fucking feet and makes somewhere in the range of like $100K a month.
Fuck.
Off just fucking feet. But she's like, gets creative with it, and like feet next to ice cream and feet on, like set up with different props and shit. Like, she gets really fucking into it.
Feet in her ass.
Feet in her ass. Feet in her dude's ass. Feet in her dude's mouth. Would you have to pay more for that?
For what part?
Would you have to, so if I was somebody that was into feet, I think I would probably pay more for a picture of the girl's feet in her dude's mouth or her best friend's mouth or in her mouth, right? Wouldn't you guys pay more for that?
I don't know. It's fucking hard to say.
Yeah.
It's like saying like, oh yeah, I want to see this chick's titties, but like,
but put them in your boyfriend's, like on your boyfriend's dick. Yeah, I'd pay more to see your titties if your boyfriend was titty fucking you, because it's a 2-for-1.
Nah.
You don't think so?
I'm not trying to see boyfriends.
I want to see boyfriends.
You can't basically me. You can't see the toes if they're in somebody's mouth. You know what I mean?
It's okay. I see the rest of the foot. I picture it, and I picture the sloppy ass, fucking wet ass foot. Maybe I'm picturing that it's my mouth.
What?
What'd she say?
Okay.
What did she say?
So what I think is weird is I took a psychology class in college, and we learned about chemicals in your brain. Those who have foot fetishes have a chemical imbalance in their brains. The same chemical that tells your body you're horny takes you, or when you would see a naked woman, is the same chemical that's released to some people when they see feet. In turn, the theory is the foot has the same curvature as the human body. So basically, she's saying this is a chemical imbalance. So the chemical isn't being properly processed. So the same thing could apply to, like, if I'm a dude, I walk into the supermarket and I see a pair of fucking watermelons. Somehow the chemicals inside my brain relate that to something sexual, like a pair of tits. And all of a sudden I'm jerking off in the produce aisle. Just like that. It's fucking wild. So I guess the same exact thing is with feet, and that applies for everybody. So fetishes, I believe, I could be wrong about this, but
so dicks are kind of shaped like bodies. So that's why they just say dicks.
So he might, what was his name? What was the guy that theorized that? I can't remember his fucking name. He's a huge fucking.
Talking about the dick thing?
Yeah.
It was a female saying right here that read it to us.
No. It was a guy. It was a guy that was his theory.
Oh, I don't know. But what she just said, I read in like our comments somewhere. But I don't even remember posting this before.
What's up?
You didn't even post a clip about the feet thing that we talked about, did you?
No. It was just they had listened to the podcast.
No, I read somewhere. Somebody commented this on one of our things.
I think you're right. You know what? I think you are right, but
somebody talked about a chemical passing your brain that has something to do with sex or something, and that's why people like feet or something.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I read that somewhere else.
I think you're right. It wasn't one of our comments, but it had nothing to do with like the clip. It was just like they had listened to the podcast and they just randomly commented it. But I thought it was dope as fuck.
Yeah, it literally was just some random ass. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah,
on fucking some random ass video. Yeah, somebody literally commented that, talking about the whole chemical in the brain.
Right. Thing. It was something like that, right? Wasn't it?
So I actually knew that.
Oh,
already.
You already knew that shit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
So probably the same person, honestly.
So it probably was. So apparently, if you are into feet, that applies for everybody. So like a foot fetish is like an improper chemical release or balance within your brain.
Huh.
So it's not necessarily like a fetish, like it's something attractive. To you it is. So I guess that's all that matters, right? But it's like actually something in your brain is kind of fucked off. You got a loose wire somewhere.
So is that like Every time I eat a French dip, I get a hard on?
Exactly. Okay. Exactly like that. Okay. You picture the big hoagie and you fucking grabbing that fucking thing with your bare hands. I'm assuming
you don't know what a French dip sandwich is.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? A French dip sandwich. It's on a hoagie with roast beef. You dip it in au jus. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Okay, I'm just curious.
God damn it, dude.
You're making it sound like fucking... I'm not thinking a dick, though.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? You got that nice white hoagie. You really gripping that motherfucker.
No, I don't got a foot fetish. I got a pussy fetish. So when I see that sandwich,
oh, I thought we were talking about cock fetishes
with the meat.
We're not talking about cock fetishes at all.
I was talking about roast beef.
Ooh, that's a pussy fetish for sandwich. Real. for real.
Yeah.
Me and BMO on our live the other day. By the way, if you want to tune in for a boatload of fucking fun, tune into our live streams. I would like to tell you when they are, but we kind of still don't know. We've been doing them like once a week. And yesterday, we did one yesterday. It was fun. But one of our live streams, they had asked, somebody had asked,
are you guys gay? Are you a couple?
Oh, Jesus fucking
Kiss
Christ.
each other.
Jesus.
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah. I told him drop a fucking gift in the chat, like give us some money and I'll suck BMO off on live. And somebody dropped a gift for us, but I don't think it was for that. So I didn't suck him off.
No, dude, I say the cash app us because, I get that money directly right then and there.
Right then and there.
I'm trying to go through TikTok.
TikTok just fucks us on money. We got cashed out last time. Hella people, we got like 133 diamonds on TikTok.
It's like $1.33.
And then TikTok said, suck my dick. They didn't even give us the option to suck their dick for our money. They just fucked us just like that and just took it.
Take like 50%.
Took like 50%, dog. That's less than OnlyFans.
That's more.
I mean, more than OnlyFans. OnlyFans takes less, is what I meant to say. Why are we not on OnlyFans?
Because they're going to limit.
Because I'm not going to suck your dick.
Really.
No, they are not, dude. Apparently, we can't go anywhere anymore because we're just fucking. We get banned off everywhere we go. Everybody wants to see the content, but nobody wants to facilitate it.
Patreon.
Yeah, we need to start a Patreon. Hey, I wonder how many listeners would join our Patreon. It was a good. I would like to know.
The only
that.
thing that would be good about a Patreon is just like we would not post on YouTube.
Yes.
The full episodes would go on Patreon and there would be no YouTube videos because we're never going to be able to do anything on YouTube. We're never going to make. There's going to be zero revenue on YouTube.
Absolutely not.
No fucking way.
Not even a fucking chance. We can't even get just regular ass clips out. Just 1 minute clips. 3 a week or whatever, let alone the entire wild ass fucking podcast. Not even a chance in hell. My opening line.
I already said fuck too many times.
Exactly. My opening line is we're back in this bitch. Right there with demonetized. So it doesn't even fucking matter. But regardless, I appreciate everybody subscribing to the YouTube channel. We've grown our YouTube channel like fucking by 400%. So that's cool as fuck. I fuck with that. Thank you guys.
That is cool as fuck.
But anyways, something I want to talk to you guys about before we got into this fucking episode, but whatever.
There's always something I want to say, but I totally forget.
Always.
Or you forget and then you text me the next morning.
Yep, or that. Or fucking that night. Or sometimes it's that fucking night, dude.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm trying to go to sleep.
Dude, the worst is like on Thursday night. It'll be like fucking midnight. I'm like, fuck, BMO's for sure sleeping, but what if he's not? What if he's not sleeping?
Let me tell you guys something that I haven't even told Austin that pisses me off more than anything.
Oh, fuck, let me hear it.
Is this motherfucker's text messages. He can just put it all in one.
I text like I talk.
He texts like he talks.
He does the same thing on my messenger.
I text like I talk.
And then types more. It's 4 words, send.
Yep.
Half a sentence, send. And it's like, I do the same shit. But the only reason I do the same shit back to him is because I respond one by one to every single one of them.
You guys don't text like that?
No.
You know how fucking annoying it is when I'm like busy doing something? It's like ding, 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 ding.
Really?
I'm like, can you just call me?
I thought everybody texted like that. Yeah,
kind of.
I've always done that forever. So like my brain doesn't really work like that. So like I'm thinking about everything I want to say. So I'm just like sending. It's
understandable.
And there'll be like 6 texts. I'll be like, dude, I look like a psychopath.
I don't really text though. Like I fucking don't text message.
I don't text that often either. I text about like maybe 4 to 5 people, and 2 of which are you guys. So
I would just avoid. I call them.
Right.
I literally just call everybody.
I don't really talk to very many people though. Like I DM a lot. That's what I do. I DM a lot because of like people, listeners, and shit like that. I do that more than anything.
Gotcha.
But I'll remember that for next time. Not really. I'm just going to still do it how I fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it how I do it, BMO.
That's fine. I'm not asking you to change.
Hey, I know it's fine, dude.
Maybe I need to change.
Maybe you do need to fucking change,
and
dude.
accept it, you know?
That's how people talk. I talk in sentences.
I'll just put my phone on silent. I'm just kidding.
Your shit's on silent for me.
What do you mean?
Your shit's on silent for me. I put you
My
on
shit's
silent.
on silent for you.
Yes.
No, my shit's on loud all the time.
No. I put my shit. I put you on silent on my phone.
Oh, fuck you then, dude.
No, it's all right. It's real shit.
It's all right.
I'm just kidding. All group chats are on silent. If you don't silence your group chats, you are not in a real group chat. Right? You guys agree with that?
I don't. The one that I'm in is not silenced, and it's annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
that's why you silence it.
I silence.
I don't even know how.
What happens when you're going to bed? It's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and it's just ding, 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 ding. And you're like, I don't want to turn my sound off because I need my fucking alarms on. Ding, 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 ding. Dude, I woke up one morning and I had 300 texts from the group chat.
Silence it.
Go up top, click on the names up top. Go to hide alerts. There you go.
Oh, so it just won't go off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Because look at the last time I responded in this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, see, I'm just not about it. I'm just not fucking about it.
I think I haven't actually responded is the thing. Literally.
This sounds about right. It sounds about right. Y'all ready to get some fucking questions or what?
Yes.
Or no?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Can
yes
you read it?
Or no? Let's go. Thank you guys for all of the responses on this week's questions, and thank you for participating in voting on the questions. It is greatly appreciated. BMO, take us away.
And Austin's about to read some of those responses after I read his question and give you my response.
Hello.
Are most men too feminine in today's society? I don't want to shit on everybody younger than me.
Right.
But the younger, the Gen Zs, yeah, bro, a little bit. Like, not like, I mean, take care of yourself, but you don't gotta be like, fuck. I'm confusing feminine and being hella soft.
I think they're one and the same. I think they can be one and the same.
Yeah.
I really do. I think they can be one and the same.
Yeah. But like people like my age, my friend group, the people that I surround myself with, no, not at all.
You're right. The people that I hang with, which is not very many people, or very often for that matter, but the people that I know, associate with on a regular basis, no, they are not. But in general, I would say we're moving in a direction that not only are we more feminine as men, but like we're kind of being told that masculinity is not okay. And there's a lot of people pushing back against that right now. A fuck ton of people. There's like podcasts devoted to it, YouTube pages devoted to that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But do you guys feel that though?
It's just kids are being raised different.
Right. Very.
Like way, way different.
Very, very different. Well, it's also a softer, that saying like hard times make hard men make soft times. That make soft men make hard times. And then the cycle repeats itself. So that's where we're kind of at right now.
Like, I'm not saying beat your kids, but
beat your fucking kids.
Like, we haven't, like, nobody understands discipline anymore. And and if you don't discipline people, they don't learn respect.
Yes. And that doesn't necessarily mean abuse, or that doesn't necessarily mean like you can discipline a child without hitting them or without hurting them or breaking them down mentally abusing them, verbally abusing them.
Definitely.
But you're right, though. I think
which also doesn't really have anything to do with being feminine.
No, but lack of discipline.
Yeah.
And lack of I think just lack of discipline could potentially lead to that. Maybe, or we've talked about this before, or it leads you to wild the fuck out. And
yeah, definitely.
But feminine, I think a lot of, if you want to be honest with you, like BMO just said, I'm going to give this credit to him. Like BMO just said, like specifically like the Gen Z generation, their parents are younger. Their parents are a little bit younger. They came up in like a slightly different time period, very, very slightly different. So
it was way different because
the parents, like from our parents, like a little bit different of a time period.
The Gen Z's parents grew up when the internet, like they're my age, or not my age, but a little bit older.
Older than us,
like 8 years older than me, whatever. Right in there when the internet like started. So we got like the beginning of the internet, and then so their focus, they grew up with the internet and the start of the internet. So they're like they don't literally the lack of discipline to their kids. Instead of disciplining them, it's shove the fucking internet in their face to get them to shut up.
Well, that and like they were exposed to a little bit different way of life.
Oh, absolutely.
So therefore, and I know this because I'm a parent and I can see how easily this happens. And so they're like, oh, I don't want to raise my children how I was raised. I want to raise them like this. That's every parent's idea, obviously. I want to raise them like this with this newer mindset, maybe be a little more progressive, like do what you want. I want to like help you get wherever you want, do what you want, like be who you want, more importantly, which in a sense is a good thing. But is there some benefit to having a dad, or in my case, a mother that was like, don't be a fucking pussy. Don't be a fucking pussy. You're not going to be a bitch. You're not going to be a pussy. Because that's how that shit was for me. Like,
absolutely.
It was so it's hard. Was it like that for you, Bimo?
Yeah, I grew up with just my dad.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
3 older brothers.
Exactly. So like, you're not going to be a bitch. You're not going to be a pussy. Man the fuck up. Like that's kind of how it was. Not kind of. That's literally how it fucking was. Like there was an importance placed on that, specifically for me because I was like more like the man of the house. So like I had to grow up quickly, and I had to grow up like, don't be a fucking bitch. I think specifically Gen Z parents of Gen Zers rather, are like, well, I want to raise my child in a more progressive manner. And that could be the reason for like beta males, if you will, or feminine men.
I feel like back in the day, like the parents basically like, I don't know, you had to like go out there and get it in a way harder way, I guess. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't so easy to come across money and fame and social networking and yada yada yada. So I feel like that to a point made you like become, I don't know, like more of a man younger.
So like more real life experiences, more like real life lessons.
Yeah,
real life lessons.
Yeah.
Like that sort of thing kind of showed you like, okay, like this is who I want to be, this is who I don't want to be. Are you kind of saying like nowadays
like
it's a little easier?
Look at it from the perspective of like the years that we were born. Like, so we didn't have the internet and we weren't on fucking TikTok and shit every day. So like, what did we look up to? You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. The role models.
So realistically, like the role models were like sports players. I cannot fucking talk. Like sports players.
Yep.
Like superheroes, action movie
I was gonna say movie stars,
all that
especially.
type of shit. So it's like that's what we saw in the feminine dancing, earrings, weird haircuts, all that shit wasn't portrayed to us as younger kids.
That's a really fucking good point.
But now younger kids, that's all they see.
So
they just like think it's okay to you know what I mean?
It's more accepted because back in our day, if we wanted, it was a big deal for us to get earrings. Like I remember when I first got earrings, it was like fucking like, oh, which ear, or do I do 2? I'm just gonna do 2. I don't really give a fuck.
I wasn't even allowed to get my ears pierced.
See, I wasn't either. I did that shit by myself. My mom was so fucking against that shit. And why she was against it, I will not say, but you can probably guess because that's how she was fucking raised. She didn't know any better, dude. She did not. But like nowadays parents do. So it's cool to have the little dangly earring and like cross. You know,
I still don't care what you say, bro. That shit is not cool.
Well, I'm not saying that's cool, but it's cool. It's cool and accepted to do that nowadays. You know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying I do not think that shit is cool at all. There's no way you'll catch me with that shit anywhere near my. I don't even think I pierced my ears.
Yeah, no, I pierced my ears. I fucking loved it. I thought it was the dopest fucking shit. You know, I had diamonds in my fucking ears.
Yeah. I pierced my lip. I don't know why.
That's gay shit. So you were letting everybody know that you wanted to suck cock.
Yeah, I went through a phase of sucking cock.
Yeah, that's fine, and that's fine, and that is fine, Bimo. That's totally okay.
Okay.
Your dad was not mad at you for that. It's okay. You can get it out.
That's when I was getting pegged.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. No, I think you're right though. I do. I think you're right, and I think.
Oh, I know I'm right. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I tell you, dude, all we say is
fucking facts.
1000% factual statements.
It's all facts, no feelings on this fucking show, dog. For reals.
Except for these bitches that are playing with my feelings, man. Going out here stressing.
Hey, if y'all are gonna be in BMO's DMs, don't be fucking breaking his heart in his goddamn DMs, dude. Come on.
For real.
For real.
Like, you a bitch. I'm like, what? Who are you?
All right, so I'll let you guys know the percentage on that question. So 34% said yes, and 66% said no to are most men too feminine in today's society. And that was out of 170 people. So I think the majority of people saying no are looking at it from their standpoint, considering that our age range is 18 to 24, 18 to 35, roughly in between there. So like everybody's comparing it to themselves, which I guess that's kind of how I did ask the question, are most men? But I probably should have asked it like, are most males in general? Because from our answers, obviously we're leaning more towards like teenagers and shit like that, younger generation, the generation coming up behind us.
Yeah, but regardless, everybody's going to answer the question from how they see it.
Right, exactly. So I think that's why it was like such a predominantly yes.
Like a feminine ass dude would be like, no.
Or no, rather.
You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
But I look at that guy and I'm like, oh, God.
And is there anything wrong with being more feminine? We should talk about that.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, I literally do not care.
Obviously, it affects me, not affects you none. Like, we really give a fuck less about it.
If it, like, has something to do, like, with the shit that we post and, like, the comments and shit, that's, like, the only thing. It doesn't affect me, but, like, seeing you say stupid-ass shit or comment just dumb-ass shit, it's like, then don't watch. Scroll past.
Right.
Block our fucking page so you don't got to see it again.
Like, that's it. It's so fucking easy. Yeah. It's so easy.
Get the fucking dick out of your butt and get the fuck out of here.
Whoa, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Why are you so butthurt about weird ass shit?
People need something to be upset about. We don't have, dude, we're in the greatest fucking period of Earth's existence. This is the easiest time to be alive. This is the best time to be alive. This is the greatest time to be alive. There's not a lot of problems in the grand scheme of things comparatively to 20 fucking years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Especially if you're a teenager right now, dude, you got it fucking made.
Yeah, but it's like made. Let me put all this time and effort into something that I don't agree with or I don't like.
Exactly.
Or makes you upset. It's like, why not take that time and effort and go put it into something that makes you happy or like a hobby
or something productive, something that is of value to you.
There's literally 100 ways you could not pay attention to the shit that makes you upset.
And
you
one
literally
of which
lock
is
your
just
phone
to stop looking.
But
that's what
skip.
But that's what we're being taught nowadays. That's what we're being taught is to like
cancel everybody,
to fucking report everybody, to fucking tell on your neighbor. Like one of my family members, like she has consumed herself with our content and we're the fucking devil. And it's like, you don't gotta watch.
Might be the devil.
Like, it's okay. Like, you don't gotta watch. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I have no soul, so
Trev's a fucking redhead.
We're a quarter of the way there.
We got witches getting our back, so we're already there.
It's just lame. It's like, I don't even like. What are you gonna cancel me? Like, I don't even care because before I was even cancel a bowl, I'm happy.
Right. Exactly. Like, you can't.
So what are you gonna do? Cancel me back to just being my normal ass self? Happy still?
You're gonna cancel us back to fucking where we're already at?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, it's silly shit.
But thank you for the clout.
But thank you to everybody that does support us. We fuck with you.
Yeah.
Give us the next question, Trev.
Were there any responses to that one?
I didn't think there were
probably some negative shit.
there was no responses to that one. It was just everybody just basically said no, which I think we agree with but don't agree with. We agree with as far as our age group and maybe up. Unless you're like a hipster, you're more feminine. But the world is shifting in a less masculine fucking road, going down a less masculine road. Toxic masculinity is a very big thing right now, and the younger generation is being brought up in that. So I think we're going to run into this issue hard fucking core within the next 10 years. Big time. Next question. Can men and women truly be friends without having any sexual desires for one another? Let me hear it, boys.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me hear it.
I have women friends that I don't even remotely want to have sexual desires for, but that's damn, dude. I wish I had the message still when I was talking about this. They can, and then women think, oh, everybody wants to fuck us. You're right. You're not wrong. Dudes definitely think that way, but you need to, if you're going to be friends with a guy, you need to let him know from the beginning that you're not gonna, that you don't have intentions to do that, and you cannot fucking lead them on or fuck with their heads to make them think that you would want to have any sexual relations with them. Because as soon as you do, then we just jump on it like, oh, she does. No, you need to set the fucking record straight from day one, and then you could have a great friendship with a guy or a girl. And the girls that I'm friends with, a couple of them, they know I have no sexual desire for them, and they've tried, and I told them fucking no.
That setting the boundaries, like that shit's so fucking important, because like BMO's saying, we're men. The second you even hint at the fact that you would fuck us, well, now you crossed the boundary, and we can never go back. We can never go back to that because you already crossed it. And as men, that's just how our fucking brains are wired. We can't help it. We literally cannot help it. That is how we are created. There's no getting around that. If you show any interest for us and then change your mind and go back to, I just think I just want to be friends. Don't look at me like that. I'm not going to look at you like, sorry, doesn't work for us. That does not work for us anymore. So that boundary shit's fucking important. But, and we got a few responses to this actually, and I wanted to tell you guys like where this question stemmed from. It actually came from one of the listeners. Again, like I was saying in the beginning of this podcast, Trev. So can you scroll down for me? So this question stems from one of the listeners, which she had said, I also believe women owning and talking about their sexuality is needed in our society. To which I agreed. And then she brought up a really good point, which was, can we also normalize that because a woman talks about sex or their sexuality with a man does not mean she wants to sleep with him or that he is entitled to her, which is a really fucking great point, which led me to this question, because I was like, okay, like, well, in order to talk about this kind of shit, like in real life, kind of like would have to have a relationship with somebody. And I was like, well, this is a super like hot button topic as far as like sexual shit goes, because you're talking about sexual shit with somebody. It's like, is that even possible? Can you even do that? Can you even be friends with somebody, let alone talk about this kind of shit? And so that's where this question stemmed from. I think you can, like you're saying, as long as you make it very, very, very fucking clear that this is all it is. Now, for us, for me personally, I don't even think like that. I don't think like that, obviously, because I'm in relationships, so my brain's not there. My brain's not going to that place because it can't. But if I was single, who's to say, I would probably be very, very different in my fucking opinion on this subject. But I think the majority of men aren't necessarily looking for a friend within a woman unless it's your buddy's girlfriend. Most of the time, you're not looking. I have boys. I got boys that I can be friends with, that are my best friends. It's not complicated at all. I'm not worried that I want to fuck them unless they're, sometimes I do, but that's a different story. But I'm not worried about that I want to fuck them. It's easy. It's convenient. It's simple.
Yeah, but that's why most dudes don't go into a relationship with a woman or with women as friends, because they know that it's going to be complicated as fuck, right, or they're going to get their feelings hurt.
Or right. Yep.
So, I mean, we don't go into that situation.
Exactly.
Mostly never.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's complicated, dude. It's hard. And we would rather just avoid it. We'd rather just avoid that shit. So if we're friends, I promise you 90% of dudes are like, I'm gonna try to fuck her.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, because it's most of the time it's like with a woman talking to a dude is she'll keep him around as a friend because that's what she thinks, right?
Right.
Her thinking that is different. She needs to let the motherfucker know immediately that there's no sexual intentions going on at all. And then, you know what? You probably won't be friends after that.
You probably won't.
Because he probably won't want to hang out with you, but the ones that are actually there for a friendship or don't really care about that will be your friend.
Yep. The ones that you actually want to be friends with will probably be like, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, it's cool. I think you're cool. I fuck with you. Like, yeah.
If you haven't fucked your friends yet or had this conversation, they want to fuck.
I promise. I'm sorry. That's going to be hard for a lot of women to hear this, but like,
it's going to be hard for a lot of dudes to hear because they're like, dude, shut up.
That's how
it for me.
Dude, that's how men are wired, dude. Are we not? Like, that's not our fault. Do you think this is a bad thing, though? That's what I want to get to. Like, do you think this is a bad thing that women have to specify? Like, don't try to fucking stick your cock in me.
It happens both ways.
Because apparently we can't be friends. Like, it does happen both ways. You're just very right about that. The majority
is dudes.
Yeah, the majority is for sure dudes. But I'm sure a lot of women are thinking that same thing, you know, like, fuck, well, goddamn it. Like, I can't even, like, I gotta specify so you don't try to fuck me. Like, damn it. Like, that kind of sucks. But that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, which is like,
but they could be looking for more than just sex. They could be looking for more than less than sex, but more than a friendship to start out with. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. Yeah. You're right.
So there's a lot of...
But ultimately, you have some sexual desire behind it. You're sexually attracted to her. You're fucking...
Well, 9 times out of 10, you don't go talk to a girl to just be their friend if you're not attracted to them.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because there's got to be some type of attraction for you to even remotely fucking talk.
Exactly.
Or anything.
Like, as a man, like, and you're a woman and you're a stranger, if I'm coming up to you, I'm approaching you, like, it's probably because I'm attracted to you, not because, like, she looks like she'd be a good friend. That's just not how we're wired, man. Yeah. And I don't think women do that same shit. Like,
if I get a flat tire, she's gonna fucking come pick me up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, not at all. For sure. That's not how it's gonna go. Exactly. Now, okay, so does that apply to women though? Because some women, you know, we've all met those girls that like do not get along with other chicks. They fuck with dudes, only dudes. They're not like legitimately not after dick. Like they're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just like I fuck with this dude, and that's just it.
There's the complete opposite side of what I just completely said.
Yeah. So coming from a woman's point of view, that can happen, but from a man's point of view,
no, it can. Like I said, as a man, like it can be the complete opposite of what I just said as well.
Okay. So
it's just fucking not. It's rare.
It's rare. It's got to
be rare, dude.
Because it's fucking complicated.
As fuck.
It's difficult. As fuck. Yeah. Okay. So let's fucking read off some of these fucking responses.
When it come to think of it, a couple of my friends that are actually girls, and I'm not necessarily like friends, or I guess I consider us friends.
Yeah.
But like we have fucked. You get what I'm saying?
Totally.
So it's like we actually have had sex.
Yeah.
But we just stayed friends.
Right. Which is like,
it just wasn't weird. It didn't become complicated. It happened and it just never happened again. But we're still friends.
Right. But like, yeah, I think that the only way that could happen? Do you just got to get it out of the fucking way first?
I don't know. But more or less, it wasn't even me. It was them. Yeah.
Dude, that's a great question.
Okay.
Do you just gotta get it out of the way first?
One of them was them. One of them was me. It's only happened like twice, and then like, yeah. So yeah, it is weird. I don't know. We actually haven't stayed friends, so I don't know.
Listen, ladies,
shoot your fucking shot, dog.
If you got dude friends, just have sex with them. See where it leads. Have some fun, and then just maybe you guys will still be friends afterwards. It's terrible advice, I know, but
or just ask them, hey, you want to fuck? And if they say no, then you got
you got a real ass friend.
Yeah.
But all right. Yeah, I don't know.
No. But the girls out there they don't want to ask because they want to just fucking lead them on.
Ooh.
Because they treat them amazing until they try and then they don't get it and then they're not friends anymore.
Ooh, there's a little bit of truth to that.
Hey, I would be the same way, dude. If I could take advantage of an opportunity for as long as I could, come on.
I'm a sucker.
Yeah, for sure. So now that is when we get into the discussion of the friend zone. Trev, you ever been in the friend zone?
What do you think my life fucking consists of?
That came from the heart. That response came from the heart, dude. That was a broken response from Trev.
You heard the crack in the voice.
Oh God, man. Okay, so you have been in the friend zone.
Yeah.
You're sitting over here resonating with this very deeply. I can tell because you've been silent.
Fucking stupid.
So why do you think you've gotten friend zone? Because
I'm a nice guy.
It sounds like it's happened on multiple occasions.
I'm a nice guy that treats, I treat a person very nicely. And some girls like that attention / affection in a way. And I'm a big guy, so I'm a teddy bear. I give good hugs.
Okay.
Girls like hugs.
I have a theory on this, and it's obviously no disrespect to you or to anybody else that's been in the friend zone, because I've been in the friend zone as well. BMO, have you ever been in the friend zone?
I don't really, honestly don't really know what that means though.
Every guy
like you were going after a woman, you wanted to fuck them, they were leading you on, and like you thought like everything was going good, and they're like, hey, this dude's texting me, and like, what do you think I should do? And you're like, oh my God, like what? Like, hold on, like what the fuck? Like
signs wrong.
Hold on, we're not fucking.
No.
Oh, I'm your friend now. Like, oh fuck, like. So that happened to me when I was younger, for sure. 100%, no doubt about it. Like, but it was mainly like, what's up with your friend? It would be that situation. What's up with your friend? Like, what's up with your boy?
That's not like being friend zone though, because that's just like, all right, then if you're not about it, then fuck you.
Right.
You know what I mean, I'm out.
Right.
That's just saying.
It's friend zone, but it is friend. That's what's like considered friend zone though.
No,
that's
it ain't friend zone because I ain't even remotely giving that bitch any attention after that.
Well,
keep giving him attention. Maybe that's friend zone.
But no, you could. But you don't have to give them attention after that. But right then and there, they fucking friend zone you. They let you know where you guys stand. Now it's up to you as the man to be like, okay, I'm gonna keep fucking with you as a friend, but you can never be a friend after that because you have feelings for this person now. You want to fuck them. You have an emotional attachment to this person that you're gonna attribute to them every time you see them. So it's going to upset you. So you can never be friends with the person after that. So you're just stuck in the friend zone with that person forever.
I don't think that's what friend zone is though, dude.
I do. I truly do.
If I had intentions for somebody and they did me like that, I'm a 100% honest person with people, but I say, fuck you.
Yeah, no, you have every right to do that.
I'm like,
literally.
damn, bro, I thought we were this.
Yeah, exactly. You have every right to do that. And I think actually that's what like 99% of men do. They're like, oh, fuck you. I'm out of here then. Which is like, yeah, that's your right. You have the right to do that for sure. That's what I did. 100%.
I think the friend zone is the people that like stick around and still like are there like
totally
with then they get the boyfriend and they're still sticking around as like the friend and shit.
Totally. Okay, so would it be considered like?
I feel like that's like some friend zone shit.
Do you think
friend zones is solely as a friend despite their? I don't even know what the fuck that word is.
Oh, fuck, Trev.
They have like no romantic or sexual desires for the person.
Right.
Friends. So it's just being friends.
Yeah. No. Come on. I cannot believe you don't know what friend zone is. So if you could just look it up for us.
It's really just being friends then.
No, it's you are going after her. She's leading you on. She does something to make it very clear that she looks at you as a friend, not as somebody she wants to fuck or have a relationship with at all. Even though you thought that that's what was going to happen. And you're just fucking friend zone now. So it's not going to happen anymore, period. So then you got to make the decision, like, do I keep hanging with this chick or am I just like, fuck this, I can't.
Yeah, so you're just like trying to be in a relationship with her, but she's not doing it.
Exactly. She just like...
Yeah, but you keep pursuing it. That's the fucking thing. I'm saying if you stop pursuing it, then you're not friend zoned. You're just... not anything anymore.
Well, okay, would that be if you want to look at it like that? I know you fucking need this from me right now. If you want to look at me like that,
fucking read the goddamn definition, my guy.
So would that be considered an attempted friend zone? She's attempting to friend zone you, and then you deny it. Then you deny it.
Fucking no. That would be you trying to get some pussy and it didn't happen. So then you went about your fucking day.
Yes, but that would be a plain ass denial. I think there's a difference though. I truly do. I think there's a difference.
That every girl that I've tried to hit on is just like, no, I'm good. We're fucking friend zoned.
Nope,
because we're not fucking friends.
That's a denial.
No, but the next
that's
time
plain
you
out.
see that person,
plain out.
like
No. Hold on, Chef. Hold on.
Okay.
That's a denial. Plain fucking out. All right, cool. Whatever it is, what it is. Take an L.
I would say we hang out 4 times.
But you hang out multiple times. You think everything's going good. You think you're gonna fuck, and then she hits you with the like, I look at you like a brother kind of deal. Fucking friend zone. Boom. You didn't get denied because there was never any hope for you.
Fancy shit.
Exactly. And then, but you're just her bro. Thank you, big bro. Fuck. That shit happens every day to dudes. Every fucking day.
Yeah, Austin's like, big bro. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude.
He's like, why'd you gotta say it like that?
Exactly.
No, I want you more.
No, like when I was younger, for sure. For real, dude.
So does that make you my little sis?
Oh, for real, dude. Yeah, what's that scene in Joe Dirt? Like, I'm your sister. Oh, fuck, dude. No, but okay, so from what I was saying, Jesus Christ, dude. So I have a theory on being friend zoned. I have a theory because I've been friend zoned, obviously. And I think I don't know how much it applies as a teenager, but more so as an adult because you take your time so fucking seriously. It's so valuable. And like your emotions are so fucking valuable. You don't want to be hurt again. You've already been hurt previously. Nobody wants to fucking go through that goddamn shit anymore. Especially when you get into your late fucking 20s. But I have a theory on that. I think women that friend zone men don't respect them. They have no respect for that man. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
I don't fucking know, man. This just got so complicated.
Yeah, dude. This is what we do here.
Are you friend zoning me?
I'm friend zoning you right now, dude.
I don't fucking know. Read somebody else's responses because I'm
you don't
lost
want to answer that one?
I don't know. Like I literally don't fucking know.
All right, no, I've
never felt it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, like I friend zoned somebody before. Technically, I guess you know what I mean, but not like I wouldn't have said I friend zoned him though. I just told him straight up that I didn't want to fucking be anything more than friends.
Yeah, I mean, that would be considered friend zone, I think.
But we remained friends though.
Okay, yeah.
There was no pursuit. It was just
I guarantee she still wants to fuck.
Hung out or whatever.
I bet my life she still wants to fuck.
Probably not anymore. This is years ago.
Because when
she probably thinks about your cock all the time still. What's up, Trev?
Like as regards to the questions, like when I think about friend zoning, like it hasn't happened to me since high school. I mean, I learned from those lessons.
Yeah, I don't even know if that counts. You know what I mean? Like I don't, because you're still trying to even figure out what the fuck is going on, dude. Yeah. You don't even know anything about yourself yet. Yeah, I don't know if that counts or not. All right. So in regards to this question, as far as the feedback goes, so one of the listeners, it said men will always in the back of their head want to fuck. If the girl offered, they wouldn't turn it down. So
you're not wrong.
I don't think she's wrong. And
we're always gonna have it in the back of our head that we want to fuck, but if you offer, they wouldn't turn it down. Well, no shit.
Unless
somebody said fuck me, I wouldn't be like,
right, exactly.
I mean, unless you were somebody that I wouldn't know.
Exactly. Like unless you're in a relationship, you're married, whatever, then you have like a choice to make. Like, do I fuck this person? Do I not? Am I a cheater? Am I not? But like, if as a single male, yeah.
Well, that's where I was coming from.
Well, I know. Like, yeah, that's you're right.
Like, obviously I would turn it down if I didn't want to fuck him.
Chances of that happening are very slim.
Yeah, but like I said, most of the time when you pursue somebody, it's because you have some sort of intention, unless they make it clear that there is no, that's not going to happen.
Right.
But then if you offered,
like, hey, you're the one who, like, you want to fuck me and I'm a man, so of course I want to fuck you. Like, let's get it on. Let's do this shit. So the next response was, of course, I have more guy friends than girls, and so long as you make that clear in the beginning, like we were saying, there shouldn't be any issues. Sometimes the urge might come up, but at the end of the day, it's easy to remain just homies.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, that's what she's saying.
The urge might come up,
It's always in the back of our head. Like that urge is gonna come up. It's going to.
Yep.
But you just gotta remain homies. You have to have respect for that person.
Or do you act on the urge and see where it goes?
No, because that's how you get in trouble.
Well, and then that's when you're just not friends no more. Would you rather lose a friendship or like respect somebody for who they are? That's lack of respect, though. That's lack of respect.
What is? Hold on. Break it down. So
basically, trying to take that urge to see where it goes is lack of respect for the other person if they've made it clear from the beginning that what their intentions are. So that's lack of respect.
What about if they're flipping it?
Yeah. That's where because this was a woman responding to this. You know what I mean?
So if she acts on it or whatever, but she didn't say act on it. She said control your urges and remain homies.
Right, but if she's got the urge and she's like what up? You know, like let's see where this goes. Fuck it. Unless obviously, like you're saying, you're like,
but even as a dude, I think I would be like, whoa, chill.
Right. Like, hey, like, whoa, this is gonna fuck.
Take a moment.
This is gonna fuck up our relationship.
Yeah, like I love kicking it with you, but like, let's
put your titties back in.
Let's like chill out for a minute, and then depending on the circumstance, like when this chills out, like let's talk about it.
That could actually,
if you want to do this, like without whatever's going on right now, we can talk about it first. Then you could act upon it.
Right.
But don't just get that urge and fucking run with it. Take time. Take your time.
Oh, like fucking, especially probably because that urge would probably come on with some alcohol. So like,
assuming most of the time,
yeah.
There's got to be some type of influence behind it.
Little lubricant behind it, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
For you to go from like, nah, we're just friends to hey, what up? What that cock do?
Yeah,
right. I've been in this situation before.
And if it was my friend, it was an actual friend, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, come on, you know what I mean? I'd be like, whoa, chill. And then we could talk about it. And if you feel that type of way about me, then maybe we could
see what up.
Dabble later.
Then we could see what that mouth do.
Yeah.
I've been in this situation before, and it ruined our relationship. So by me trying to save our relationship, it destroyed it. And then she forever.
She's like, you a bitch.
she forever had these like sexual urges to this fucking day, which she voiced many years later. I mean, like 10 fucking years later. And that she like cornered me. Of course, we were drunk. And she had a husband at the time, kids. And she's like, basically what she had said was, I have never forgot about you fucking turning me down and still want to fuck. It's like, bitch, you got a whole life. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you fucking talking about? But that dick's fire, and she knew it. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Not really. But it could go that way as well. Right? It can go that way. It can go in the way of like, maybe she finally is voicing this urge, or was it never really a true friendship to begin with because she probably had the urge, you thought everything was kosher, and then she just all of a sudden's wilding out on your cock or trying to. Demo zoned out.
I'm pretty sure that's like what we just said though, right?
Right. But I'm just saying it could probably ruin a relationship for sure.
Well, yeah, no.
Even coming from the woman's part, not just from the men's part. Because it's so commonly the man, I guess, is why.
That's what I'm saying. You got to have like the respect to be like, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Something. You know, I don't fucking know.
All right, let's move on to the next question.
We're not relationship experts here.
Sorry to fucking, yes, we are, Trev. We are actually legitimately relationship experts. Sorry to harp on that fucking question for so long.
Yeah.
And Trev, we're going to find you a woman, dog. We're going to find you a woman. I'm a fucking relationship guru over here, dude.
I know you are.
I know what fucking works and what doesn't, BMO.
Just calm down.
BMO's a fucking sex guru, relationship guru. Together we can run the goddamn world.
Yeah, dude. Guarantee in the next 30 minutes I could have you butt naked.
Oh. Yeah.
So let me talk to you nice, Trev.
Tie to me nice. Yeah. Tie to me nice. You guys want to take a break before this question or what? Or you guys want to keep grooving?
Oh, we could go. Or no, yeah, we could go take a break. We could go. I didn't mean like go on this. We could go.
We back in this bitch with our Glocks out. What up, y'all? We back in. All right. So next question, BMO, if you would.
Is celibacy / abstinence still possible in today's society? I'll let you go ahead and take the reins on this one first.
Alrighty, partner. So right. So. Okay. So, in my honest opinion, I do not think that in America, in today's society, you can remain celibate or fucking. Yeah, I don't think you can remain celibate. I don't think you can remain without any sexual intercourse whatsoever until marriage, or for some people it's forever. So like that's why I put both of them. So like celibacy and abstinence mean two different things. One is typically for a extended period of time, usually with an end date somewhere along the way. Abstinence, celibacy is typically like forever. Like you take a vow of celibacy.
Like
well, that's till marriage.
It was for abstinence. Yeah. And celibacy is like, I didn't know this. I had no idea about this. They're commonly like misused terms, myself included. So that's why I put both. But apparently celibacy is like forever. Like you just take a vow of fucking celibacy. You never have sex. You never have sexual intercourse, anal, fucking anything like that. You never suck it on toes. Yeah, apparently. But I've always thought they were the same thing. I just thought they were the same word.
Well, in that case, then I think there's probably like fuck, I don't know.
Like religious exemptions? Like you think that would probably be the only scenario that you could...
Well, yeah, I would say there's probably more people that are celibate than abstinent then.
Think so?
Yeah. Like lifelong rather
like
than...
like older generation, like fucking...
Yeah, like if you look back, like I feel like this is a yes or no question. Like in our society today, no. But in a traditional society that still is going on through different places in the world, yes.
Yes.
But it's just saying like nowadays, like, can you do it?
Yeah, right. I'm more just meaning, that's why I included the bottom, like saving yourself for marriage, because that's more what I was concerned with.
Definitely.
But as far as saving yourself from marriage, I think it's near impossible. I want to say no. I want to say chances are no, but maybe within some cultures. See, this is where the caveat is. I think within some cultures it can be done. What do you think?
I think, I definitely think it could be done. It is done. It is happening.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's common. It's very rare. It's like we don't see it is the thing.
Right, exactly. And this question actually came again from another listener. Me and Bimo were on live last week, and one of the viewers on live, she's actually celibate. She's 18. She just moved to Atlanta from out of the country. And I don't know. I don't remember where she had moved from though.
I thought she was saving herself from marriage.
Yeah. Abstinent, celibate, whatever. Let's just say it's a guy. You see what the fuck I'm talking about though? Like we all use those words like that.
Definitely.
But yeah, she's saving herself for marriage, and me and Bimo were kind of like a little taken back by that beautiful black woman. And she said she was 19. So we're legal schmiegel in this bitch. So don't leave me hanging here.
I don't condone. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's very difficult. I think it's near impossible.
You have to find somebody who respects your beliefs.
You have to...
If you're going to try to do it, you have to find somebody that's going to respect your beliefs. Finding somebody that you also are attracted to or like, that you can stay around, that does respect your beliefs, is going to be the hardest part. To like maintain your abstinence.
Yeah. So you think like even within your friend groups, right? Like more importantly, probably within your friend groups.
Oh yeah.
Because you're going to have these hot girls around you fucking slinging cock all the time.
Definitely. It's like trying to say you want to go sober and stop drinking alcohol, but all your friends drink alcohol.
100%.
Every time that they're out drinking, how hard is it for you to not drink as well? You get what I'm saying? But you're trying to stay sober. It's a sort of the same type of,
maybe even worse, because this is like a natural human instinct.
Yeah,
like we're literally bred for that, and you're forcing your body against that as you're going through puberty and stuff. Your body's craving this, and it has this intense fucking overwhelming sensation to suck a dick or whatever you want to do, you know. and you're telling it, no, we can't. You're suppressing yourself, or not necessarily you. It's probably more your parents, right? I mean, you have a huge hand in it.
You were taught something, obviously.
Yeah.
Because everything comes from somewhere. I mean, you didn't just grow this. Oh, I don't want to do that out of nowhere.
Yep.
I don't know. You didn't grow it, but I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. You didn't just fucking conjure up this idea like, I'm going to save myself.
Yeah.
Like it definitely stems from your parents, from your culture, from the religion you're a part of, probably more commonly the religion you're a part of. But in America, that is completely dying. We no longer, dude, it's a big deal to save yourself until you're 18. Let alone, dude, if you haven't had sex by the time you're 16 in today's culture, people are shocked by that. The only reason I know this is because I have a younger brother that is 14, and they were all losing their virginity by that time. I couldn't believe that shit. But then I look back, I'm different, obviously. I grew up very differently. I lost my virginity at 13, and I lost it to a 24-year-old. But like I said, I was already drinking. We were hammered drunk. We were at a party, like very different life from what the majority of kids are living now. But nowadays it's like, fuck, dude, if these kids are out here fucking wilding out, imagine trying to grow up like that.
Probably would have been more fun for me, but I'm not abstinent or celibate. So. we're talking different spectrums.
When did you lose your virginity?
It was like the beginning of my sophomore year. I was 15.
Got it.
Right?
Right around pretty average time.
I think like 15.
Pretty fucking average time.
I'd say it was 15.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, mine was literally right before freshman year, summer going into freshman year. And fucking at the time, I thought she was a fucking full-blown adult, 24 years old. Can you imagine a 24-year-old chick sleeping with a 13-year-old? Like, you fucking creep. I was just throwing that dick game down, dog. Just put it down, dude.
You gotta be.
You know what's wild?
No disrespect, but if you're a fucking 24-year-old woman,
exactly,
out here with a 13-year-old dude, you're a fucking loser.
You know what the wildest thing about that though? The wildest thing about that, and not trying to brag about myself, not trying to talk myself up or make the situation any fucking better, being 100% real with you guys. This girl that I had fucked was the girl that everybody was trying to fuck. Everybody was trying to fuck her. The only reason I remember that.
Everybody like who? Like your age?
No. So obviously
I'm confused.
Obviously I didn't hang out with anybody my age. So I was hanging out with adults that like going to their parties and shit like that. That's how it always was for me. And I gravitated towards like older people always. And I remember specifically when I met her, we were down. So for listeners, there's this thing called scurfing in our area, and it's like basically surfing on the river, or wakeboarding, if you will, on the river, and it's fun, whatever. It's fucking. She was down there with all of us, and she was apparently like her and John was his name. He's older. He's like 20, 21, 22 at the time or whatever, and his brothers, and we were all down there, and I seen her, and the very first words out of my fucking mouth was, I will eat the shit out of her asshole. That was my first words. I don't know why. And I can remember that. It's weird as fuck for me to say, but I was like, that's what I thought. She was just so hot. And weeks later, she becomes my cousin's friend, my girl cousin's friend. We go to a party. We leave the party. Everybody's like, Austin, tear that shit up. The whole party was like kind of yelling. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, shut the fuck up, you know? I'm a kid, literally. My cousin steals her car. And
I was gonna say weeks later I found out she was my cousin.
Yeah. Weeks later I realized she's my fucking cousin, but I still lost my identity. You know what I mean? No, my cousin steals her car, and she's freaking the fuck out. Wants to call the cops. I'm like, no, she'll be back. We're hammered at this point. We lay down on the couch and fucking got after that shit. No condom because I'm a raw ass motherfucker. Was I terrified for probably 2 years that I had a child after that because I didn't know how it worked? Sure I was. But I fucking tore that shit up. But it was one of my fondest memories because I can specifically remember she was the fucking girl, dude.
I tore that shit up.
Tore that shit up for like probably 5 solid minutes, dude.
I tore that shit up.
Easy, solid 5 solid minutes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dog.
I respect that. I don't respect her, but I respect.
I don't respect her either, dude. That's some weird ass, gross ass shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird.
Some fucking weird ass shit, dog.
You know, I don't know.
But you know, when you got a fucking thing on you, you got a thing on you.
For real.
And I got that thing on me. I keep it at the gas pumps.
But yeah,
yeah.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We were talking about celibacy, and then I got in my losing my virginity story. Give me your virginity story.
I was in Virginia.
Okay.
And
no, you lied.
I was like, damn, this is awesome.
Nothing, dude. I don't know. We were fucking just drunk and fucking had sex.
Yeah, typical, like, fucking, yeah.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
Yeah.
Just, she was hot. She was not hot.
I want to do it again.
Yeah. You know, I get a little weird about talking about this kind of shit because it's like, yeah, she was hot, but she was also a minor. It was like, but like, so were we. Like, it's like, but we're talking about it from an adult standpoint, looking back, you know. So it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to answer this.
Now it's just weird that you brought it up. But
No,
that's
it's
not even remotely how I think about myself losing my virginity.
No, not necessarily about like the virginity part, but just like looking back, telling stories from that time period. I always get like kind of like the thought goes through my head, like it's kind of strange because I'm telling stories of when I was a minor. You don't ever think like that?
No, not really. I mean, like, oh yeah, let me tell a story about when I was underage having sex.
Right. Well, I guess it's probably the only reason I think like that is because like it gets brought up on podcasts to listen to, and they're like, should we be talking about this shit? Like, this is fucking weird.
No, I think most people relate.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, we've all lost our virginity.
You were all like 33, like, let me tell you my virginity story. So we went out for a nice dinner. We could both afford.
That we could both afford.
But he paid.
We split the bill.
Yeah.
She came back to my place.
Took a taxi because Ubers weren't a thing yet.
Yeah.
And then we fucked.
And then we had consensual intercourse.
Typical movie style sex. We went up the elevator to our apartment.
We drank.
Started getting frisky in the elevator. Accidentally hit every fucking number. So we're in there for like 30 extra minutes to get to our room.
Yeah, which just made us even more hot and bothered.
Yeah, fuck. Half naked in the hallway after we get out of the elevator.
Y'all ever fucked an elevator?
The neighbor sees us.
The neighbor seen you, which turned you on even more.
Bro, I ain't never been in a building tall enough for me to get my fuck on in an elevator.
I've never fucked an elevator. Never, not once.
It would take like 0 to floor 100, and I've only been in like 3 stories. So.
I'll be real with you. I remember my girl trying to suck my dick in the elevator in Reno. I was like, no, we can't. There's cameras. People could come in at any time. We could go up 1 floor. There could be somebody there. Like, we can't fucking do this here. You're fucking nuts.
Exactly. And it's only like 3 stories. It's like a 4-second fucking elevator.
Yeah. It was like I don't know, 15 stories or whatever. Not enough, you know.
Yeah.
But at any moment, this elevator could fucking stop. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to. I fucking wanted to.
Oh no, dude. That's exactly what I was talking about when I was like, when we talked about weird places to have sex.
Yeah.
I try that shit everywhere. I try. It doesn't happen.
I remember getting head at work.
But I always try. I don't know why, dude. It's just like the fucking, like I said, like the thrill of like maybe like not getting caught because I don't want to get caught, but doing it and not getting caught.
Right, yeah. The fucking thrill, dude.
The I got away with it.
You know that's how I know BMO's a sex addict, because he cares about the thrill more than he does the actual sex. And you know why I know he's a sex addict? Because I'll tell you right now. Because for me, it literally, like, obviously I was addicted to taking drugs, so I needed them to stay fucking alive. But also I was really addicted to the thrill of going to get the drugs. You get a high before the high. Because you're going to get them, and it's like you're in a good mood. You know you're going to get them. You're fucking stop by the bank. It's a rush. Like, BMO's a fucking sex addict, and there's literally no denying it because I know that's how he talks about it.
I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
You shouldn't deny it.
Yeah, don't deny the
I was waiting for you to deny it, and I was going to fucking cut you off.
No, I can't deny it at all. Like, I mean, I love having sex. Like, I'm a nympho for sure. I don't get sex as much as I want it, but I mean, yeah, for sure.
See, that's what I'm saying. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with
But
that.
I ain't going to go, but also, I'm very conscious, like I said last week or whatever. Very conscious of myself.
We were talking
and
off
shit.
air.
Yeah. Like, there's not any type of like weird shit, or I don't like go out of my way to try to get sex.
Going like fucking driving down to Sacramento for the what if of getting some pussy.
Or like even remotely like paying or like trying to do that shit, like strip club type of shit. That shit actually don't do it for me.
Right.
It's like the opposite of it.
Right. Yeah, if anything, that would just piss you off, right?
Yeah,
like
basically.
because it's like you're not like getting anything, especially a strip club is basically what I'm talking about. Like a strip club, like that's just gonna frustrate you, like sexually frustrate you.
Like me talking about like seeing a girl like get turned on by me is like kind of like the foreplay for me.
Yeah.
So just like having the girl that's like ready to like have intercourse or sex with me or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's almost like the thrill for, you get what I'm saying? Like somebody giving you the attention back.
Right.
Is like enough.
Oh, okay. Do you think that stems from attention? Do you think that's what that is? Because it's not, sounds like it's like one of, like obviously sex is important for you, clearly, but I think from the sounds of it, like one of the most important pieces for you is like that attention piece. Like you want me.
Like somebody wanting me is like fucking super hot for me. Right. So it's like hard for me to like, I can't avoid the sex part of it because like if you want me, like
of course
we're fucking.
Of course, that's natural. But that's interesting because like that is what it sounds like. Like it's more about the attention part. Like you want me, and that gets me off. Like that is what gets me fucking going because you want me. You're showing me affection.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a very affectionate person. Like I give it a lot.
Ooh, I know.
But not getting it back is like, I don't know. It's like weird to say, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to talk about. Not hard to talk about, but it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, sometimes hard to talk about.
It's not really hard to talk about.
Vulnerable.
Me? I'm vulnerable?
No. Talking about like this thing in particular, like really what makes you fucking tick is pretty vulnerable especially as a man. It's
I was
very
gonna say I'm
vulnerable.
not vulnerable. I'm open.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh,
we
I don't
fucking
care.
do.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do.
No,
here.
I don't care at all.
Yeah.
A woman showing like attention towards me or like affection, like her showing interest is just like you don't have to do anything but that.
Yeah.
And you have my full attention.
Got it.
If you want to play like games and do stupid shit, you lose my attention.
Really?
Absolutely.
No shit.
Yeah,
So,
I don't got time for that shit. Dude.
Right. So you're not into like the whole teasing necessarily
fuck
thing.
that shit.
Yeah, I do not fuck with that at all. That's funny because I hesitated on making that one of the questions. I was like, maybe people won't relate to that because I don't fuck with it doesn't mean that not everybody does.
I lose interest.
I've never been about that.
The teasing, the leading on shit, bro. I lose interest so fast.
Yep, I do. As it is, like I might already lose interest sometimes. You know what I mean? Like that's how I am.
No, because like I enjoy like a woman's company and I enjoy affection and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like if you're gonna make it complicated for me, but I'm making it easy for you for us to get along or something like that, then it's like I have other shit I could be doing
every day.
To where this is becoming like a task. Like I don't. I'm not trying to make this. If this is a task, bro, I'll go have fun.
Right.
Exactly.
Like I could go do anything else right now. I don't need to sit here and tend to this chore.
Pretty much.
Fuck. Okay.
But when they don't make it a chore and they're like in it, I'm all about it. It's just like
right. So that's the opposite side of it, and you're like, that's what I fucking want. That's what I fucking like, right there.
Pretty much.
Got it. I'm with that.
You know what I mean?
I'm with that 100%.
If I make it about them, they make it about me, then we are getting down to business.
Mutual fucking distribution of attention.
Pretty much.
And affection.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that. I like that.
But it's that sounds complicated, but it's simple.
It's not complicated at all.
Yeah.
At all. It's super fucking simple. Give me what I'm giving you.
Facts.
Return what I am giving you.
Exactly.
Sexually. Male or female.
Or not sexually, but you get what I'm saying.
Male or female.
I got feelings, bro.
I got feelings. We all got feelings. We don't want to
I got feelings. They're just really hard to find.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. It's hard for me to catch feelings. Bro.
Really? No shit.
Because of these like reasons.
Right. Because you like You're not into the playing games. You know what you fucking want. You know how you want it. Like, got it. Okay. That makes sense.
But it's also hard for me to catch feelings because of how I've been fucked over.
Yeah. Do you think men, late 20s, early 30s have less, this is what I was thinking about today. I feel like men in their late 20s, early 30s do not fucking fuck around with any bullshit. They don't fuck around with wasted time from women or games, mind games, anything of that nature, because they've been fucked over before. They've had their fucking heart broken. They see the red flags.
No, bro, they still do it every day.
They still do it. They still do it. No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know people that are like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call them out on it.
I literally don't know because obviously my situation.
Yeah. No,
but that was something I was thinking about today. Like, fuck, at that point, dude, you've like, if you're not in a committed relationship, you've been through so fucking much.
People get played every day, all day.
Yeah.
It is funny to watch. Like I feel bad. Like if I care about the person, I'll let them know. I'll let them know my opinion because I'm super honest. I don't want to see like somebody I know get hurt or actually care about. You know what I mean? But like the people that are oblivious and just like I don't really care about them and watch them go through that shit. It's like, bro, what in the fuck are you doing?
Dude. God, dude, the fucking heartbreak. God damn. Is that just it's not the worst fucking thing you could ever go through?
Yeah. And I think that's why, the heartbreak's the worst thing you fucking go through. I think that's why it's so hard for me to like legitimately catch feelings.
No, for real.
You know what I mean?
For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
You're careful. You're protective of yourself as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, fuck you. I'm not just giving you this shit this easy. You just ruin my fucking life.
No. Yeah, but at the same time, like I still give somebody that I'm talking to like my full attention and my
yeah, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna give
everything.
them.
But I'm keeping myself like. It's hard to explain. Like, I guess you just literally say your feelings. Like, I'm keeping my feelings to myself. Like, I'm kind of like not letting myself mentally get put in a position where 2 weeks down the road, I'm gonna be so deep into this that I fuck myself.
Exactly.
And then go into this weird fucking sadness or some shit.
That's maturity. That's maturity is what that is. That's maturity.
But it's like I've been through it fucking 7 times.
See, that's what I was asking.
So it's like
that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Like, do you get to a point to where you're like, you reach an age, a level of maturity, you're like,
oh, I got fucked over so many times young.
Yeah.
At today's age, or like the last couple years, when I'm talking to a girl and I'm not, they are more or less have more of the feelings than I do. They think that I'm fucking them over.
Oh.
But I'm being 100% honest with them about what is going on.
So does it kind of put a hindrance on like?
No, they think I'm a fucking dick. But it's like, I'm not a dick. It's just like I'm not where you are at yet. And I tell them that.
Right. That's good that you were able to communicate that.
Yeah, so, but it's like if you don't accept that or you don't want me to like, if you want more from me and I can't give it right now, then that's fucking on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
But then I'm just a piece of shit at that point.
Oh.
So it's like whatever, you know what I mean? But it's whatever at that point. Like literally for me, it's what the fuck ever.
All right. So like now that woman has exposed herself for like how she feels and how she thinks, more importantly, because obviously clearly that's how she thinks about these situations. She want to be rational and put her emotions to the side, understand where you're coming from, take your feelings into consideration. That's really what it is.
Respect but I was in the same position as them when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because I was completely given everything. And then they were acting like it, basically.
Got it.
And I got fucked over for putting myself out there completely.
But they were fucking
But they didn't tell me how they really felt.
Exactly.
I'm now explaining how I really feel.
Exactly. Which is totally cool.
That's what I'm saying.
You have good intentions.
Absolutely.
They were just fucking you. That's all. Like back then, they were fucking you.
Yeah, for sure.
You have good intentions. You're coming from a good place.
Like, I would be honest with everybody all the time. Dude. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing for me to fucking lie about.
Right.
I mean, my honesty is like on one thing that I could give somebody.
Yep. Probably the most valuable besides your time.
For sure.
Honesty and time is probably the most valuable thing as an adult, at least, that you have to give to anybody.
Yeah. It's weird. Like I can't say like for my age, you as well, honestly. We say, like we're mature for our age, but it's like we're at the age where we should be this fucking mature.
100%. Not even
people that are seeing people that are age, like that are our age, not to this maturity level or don't understand it yet. It's like, what? Why?
It's always surprised me, and I've always copped it up to like how I grew up.
Yeah.
And just because I was forced to grow up quickly. But it's like, I meet other people like you, and like we are on the same wavelength as far as like how we think and the level that we're at within our life, and like, you know, that sort of thing. I'm like, oh, no, like maybe it's not all that, you know, maybe it's just who you are as a person. Maybe it's just how you process information. Maybe it's maybe I think there's a bunch of factors that play into that maturity level. And also I think a huge part of it is like I said before, like that self-awareness thing, like gaining self-awareness into yourself. And then that opens up this door to like, okay, who am I? What am I about? What do I not like? What do I want? What do I don't want? Like, I can't waste my fucking time. My time's valuable. You start to like process all of these different things, which creates more maturity because now you're figuring out who you are, which is valuable, the most valuable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like you really do have to learn to see people for who they are. If you haven't learned to see people for who they are, you take some time to figure it out.
Yep. And that's a really good point that you said it like that. And it's you have to learn to see people for who they are and not for who you want them to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Or for who you think they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that shit can get fucking very confused so quickly, especially if there's emotions attached to that shit. You want them to be this person so fucking bad, but they're just not. They're just fucking not.
That's why you got to keep your emotions and your feelings.
Yeah.
Keep yourself out of it.
No, you make a good point.
Like,
dude.
you really do.
That's a great fucking point. It's difficult. Obviously, you're explaining how difficult it is,
but it's so hard not to act on emotion and feeling.
Right.
That's why so many people get fucked over and so many people get hurt.
That's why we're at where we are in general and everything, dude.
Yeah.
This fucking emotion just getting in your goddamn fucking way. I think that's something that we relate on a lot is like reacting off of rationality.
Yeah. I mean, I get pissed over shit all the time, easy as fuck, but not like, it's more or less shit that is not even relevant to me.
Of course.
So therefore I could get pissed off and whatever.
Right.
Then I'll get over it.
Right. It's not
going to be long term.
It's not something that's like drastically changing your life or a life decision or something of that nature.
Pretty much.
Like that shit is going to be handled rationally. It's going to be handled maturely. It's going to be handled like with time and thought and effort put behind it because it matters.
For sure.
If a goddamn TikTok video gets banned and we're buttered about it, it is what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I'm already over it. Just the allegations behind that one were a little upsetting.
Oh, that shit was fucking whack as fuck. Almost borderline offensive, if you will. Very offensive, actually, to us.
I'm gonna come at him with a lawsuit, dude.
Dude, if we fucking could, they would just laugh in our fucking faces.
Well, what is it called when you can sue somebody for like
defamation of character?
Yeah, defamation of character.
Right. It's like that was my first thought when I seen it. I was like, whoa.
Facts.
Whoa. Obviously, there's just an AI bot like that's handling all this kind of shit.
I don't give a fuck.
They're like registering all these like buzzwords, all these hot words.
Hey, well, they got money. They got money for that, and they got money to fucking put in my pockets.
They got money to put my goddamn video back up, motherfuckers. Yeah. The last fucking 4 of them, you pieces of shit. All right, guys, you ready to get some fucking hot fucking topics, wild worldly events, or what, dog?
Yeah,
we got some pretty wild shit going on.
This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Go ahead, BMO. Let us hear it.
All right, California. Fuck California, first of all. California is the first state to ban stealthing,
dude.
Non-consensual condom removal. Now, if you don't understand what that means, if you fucking go stealth mode when you're just trying to fucking get your pee-pee touched and you pull that little fucking
sock off.
Yeah, the sock off your little foot.
You pull that little rocket cover off.
And she didn't give you the, hey,
that sock off your foot.
Take the sheet off the bed, and you did it without her permission.
Right.
She's coming for your neck.
If you pulled that fitted off your fucking body, you pulled that fitted off the bed, then you're out. So me and BMO seen this shit while we were on live the other day, and we wanted to save it for the fucking podcast. We didn't even want to get into it, but obviously I know you probably agree. This is going to cause some fucking serious issues. If we thought the Me Too movement was a fucking giant issue, not saying, and I know women are getting pissed right now, not saying that the Me Too movement wasn't valuable or a lot of people didn't get fucked for good reason because they were pieces of shit, but think about how do we prove this, man? Besides, like, you made a good point, like you were saying,
like if you get pregnant.
Yeah, right. So if a woman has regret for having sex with somebody that they didn't want to have sex with, they have 2 options. Say that it was forced sex, you know. Now they're part of this Me Too movement. The dude's life is destroyed, even though it was completely consensual. Maybe there was some alcohol involved and decisions weren't properly being made, which I think there's actually a law against that in California now, which is insane. Or she's got this option now. She's got this option to be like, he removes the condom. Like, what? What? No, we didn't even have a condom. Remember you said it was cool not to use the condom. No, I didn't.
If you're going to have sex that's consensual, but you don't have sex that's consensual to take a condom off, then you shouldn't be fucking.
I don't know. It's a hard area.
No. You don't
think so? You think
that
so?
is so fucking dumb. Like, that is such it's ridiculous because nobody has ever had sex and was like, hey, can I take this condom off? You know what I mean? People, maybe nobody's done that. There's no fucking way.
It's, of course, obviously, I know where you're coming from. Obviously, it's happened, but yes, you're right.
Like, people go into it raw, or people go into it expecting to have a condom on, right? At what point in time is anybody in their mind thinking, let me take a condom off, or ask, can I take this condom off? Or even if you're in the middle of having intercourse, if it's consensual, you think they're going to be like even thinking like, oh, I care or don't care if he takes the condom off? To a point when you're in it, you're in it. Like,
especially I think from a woman's standpoint, so it could go two ways, because a woman could be like, fuck it, yeah, take that shit off. I want to fucking really get in this, because let's be real, condom sex is bullshit. That shit's for the fucking birds. We all know that. And so she's probably going to be like, yep, fucking rip that shit off. Let's really get the fuck after it. But like, the line's going to be blurred afterwards, because like that, I think that's where the concern is. But
well, the way you're looking at it, like afterwards with having sex, and then like you said, like regretting it, or maybe some alcohol was involved, or whatever. Now there's just another, like, it's just literally you give them another allegation.
Yeah, well, you give them another like avenue to destroy somebody's fucking life. Literally destroy their entire life, their career, and everything.
Which this is completely like not even. There's no way to like remotely actually prove this.
That's what I was saying. Like, I don't
unless
know
you like
how
record
you
it, which is
would.
also probably more illegal.
Yeah, I don't. Especially if it's like non-consensual recording, I don't think you're allowed to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So,
and man, dude, like I guess like for a man, you got to protect yourself if you're out there like that. Like just kind of hit a picture real quick, you know. Like during sex, I grab my phone and just snap a picture of my cock for myself later. Or, you know, you don't fuck bitches that are scantless like that. And I say bitches because, like, you want to pull some shit like that. Like, that's some bitch ass shit.
It, like, doesn't make sense. It's just such a weird thing to even go through any type of, like, government approval.
Are we not in the communities where this is a big deal? I wonder. And we're going to get some feedback from this, because I'm sure a lot of women are going to be like, no. You guys don't understand. This is a huge fucking issue. You don't understand because you're not a woman.
Okay, well, then you're probably having sex with the wrong people.
Yeah, it's so hard to say, because like, okay, I'll tell you, the other day I was listening to one of the podcasts I listened to with these two chicks, and they're talking a lot about sex, talking a lot about that kind of thing. And she was they like fuck a lot of different people. It's that kind of podcast. She was fucking this dude. She was actually tied up and blindfolded. And so they were getting fucking wild with it. He finishes, blah, 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 unties her, blindfold off. You know, she takes her blindfold off. And he's like, don't be mad. And she's like, what? He's like, I took the condom off. And she's like, you motherfucker. You piece of shit. And she was pissed about that shit. She was fucking pissed. Which it's, of course, her right to be pissed. Like, I totally understand. Every woman's got every right to be upset about this kind of thing if they did not want that. Of course. So, for this to become a law, I'm like, is it actually a big deal? Like, is this a giant deal that we're not hearing about, I wonder? Like, obviously, maybe it's not like super prevalent within our community that we're in, but maybe in like bigger cities or something where there's a ton of fucking people. Like,
I still think that it's
a big
pretty,
deal.
I still think it's kind of ridiculous, because you gave somebody consent to tie you up and blindfold you and have sex with you.
Right. So you're saying like,
and then like you're mad that you took the condom off. Like, come on. I mean, you got to be smarter than that if you're going to put yourself in that position.
Right. Like, yeah.
It's almost like if you didn't want that to happen, you literally set yourself up for failure.
I want to say like you got to properly like vet this guy. Who is this guy you're having sex with? But I guess you just never know. Like, dude could be a great dude. He just doesn't want the fucking condom on, and then you get pissed about it. Like, it's so difficult to say. I wish we did have a woman here to get like a point of view, like how women feel about this type of thing. Because from a man's standpoint, it's like
I'm not even looking at it from like
you're just looking at it from like a purely like common sense. Like you,
yeah. I'm not even like thinking about like me doing it. I'm just thinking about like you literally you're literally setting yourself up for failure in that situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you got to be. Stop having sex until you're completely comfortable or familiar with somebody then.
Okay.
For this to like not happen.
So
because if you are giving somebody consent and you guys are having consensual fucking sex.
Yeah.
It's probably going to happen.
Probably. I mean, dude, back in the fucking day, that shit always happened, dude. Back when I was still fucking with condoms, I know this probably happened to you as well. Back in the day,
I've had them tell me to take it off.
Many times, dude. Many fucking times. I can specifically remember my very first threesome. They wanted a condom. I had one condom. And they were like, well, you got to switch the condom before you fuck her. Oh, I don't have another one. Okay, let's just take the condom all the way off then. Okay, what the fuck? Why did we do this in the first place? A little bit different, but like, you know, told me to take it off. Cool, whatever. But like, fuck, there was something I was going to say right before that. God damn it. Fuck, son of a bitch. Oh, so are you saying, is your like sort of point of view, your take on this more like, if you are giving consent to have sex, especially if it's like the story I gave you, like some wild ass sex, then like you should just be comfortable with using no condom? Is that like kind of what you're saying, or no? Or do you think all sex should be no condom?
But it's like it's fucking, you can't be giving it up if this is something that you're
worried about.
Realistically, yeah.
Like if you're fucking these kind of guys that would just ruthlessly rip this fucking condom off without your say so, then like maybe like don't fuck them until you know for sure that they won't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be comfortable or completely like know this. You have trust in this person.
Right. Because that's what it comes down to, is like you're trusting them that they're going to keep this fucking on in the heat of the moment when you probably won't notice if it gets ripped off or not.
It's just a weird fucking law.
Like, yeah, I'm curious where this came from, because like I didn't know this was a big deal. I didn't know. I knew like obviously anything unconsensual during sex is unsafe and like you shouldn't do that fucking shit. But
there's just
I just didn't know this was like a big enough deal to be like a federally mandated fucking deal.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's so hard to speak on too, because there's like a million fucking situations.
Right, exactly. Like so. Oh, well, that's what I was gonna say. Back in the day when I was still using condoms and shit, dude, condoms were cheap as fuck then, dude. They would break and then you would just fuck without a condom. Sometimes you didn't even know, dude. Sometimes you would just start feeling amazing and you're like, pretty sure the condom just broke. Fuck,
bro, you'd be having sex and the condom like dries out. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, I just been so long. Like it's been so long, dude.
It's like you literally have to take it off. And then are they going to say, no, stop? I mean, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Or maybe if they're like, if it's a one night stand, I could see that because they're like being protective of themselves for diseases, or like, you know, fucking accidental fucking pregnancy, not to mention. Like, so they're like protecting themselves. So in that case, for sure, like the fucking
32% of women in Australia experience stealthing.
But yet they made this a California law. We're the first one in California. So the experience of realizing that your partner, your sexual partner, has no concern for your anatomy, your individual dignity, your right to make decisions about who you have sex with, when and how. Brodsky told NPR that's a terrible violation, regardless of whether a physical injury occurs, regardless of whether a pregnancy occurs. Yeah, so I mean, it's what we're saying. Like, that is what we're saying. You know, it's fucked up.
Yeah, like if an injury or pregnancy occurs, then there should be like some repercussion.
Oh, for sure, undoubtedly.
But it being a law is like an unprovable law to a point.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern about it. Like, I hope that this, you know, deters dudes that would do this to not do this. Like if you're
as it should,
right?
But it also gives so many people the advantage of
and the power
of using this when it was never a fucking thing in their life.
Yep. That is what I'm concerned about. That's what I'm concerned about, dude. You could go out to the bar, meet a chick there. She decides you're a fucking asshole, and she just fucks your life like that, dude. Just like that, you are done.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You said you wanted to have sex. I didn't even start with a condom.
Be like, hey, no, we didn't even have sex. She's like, yeah, we did. Like, because it's believe all women. That's how that works. It's believe all women. So whether you're guilty or not, whether you have evidence proving that you are guilty, whether a million people say you are not guilty, believe all women, and that's how it goes. It's a little dangerous, and I apologize for the women listening if you think that we are coming off in a way that we're not meaning to, because it's not what we're saying at all. We're not saying that you should be able to fuck whoever you want without a condom and they don't have a say so. That's not what we're saying at all. I hope we made our point clear.
I don't know. Just protect yourself.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
You're worried about it, don't worry about, like, you got to protect yourself. Don't put it on somebody else to protect you, if you get what I'm saying.
It's a mutual thing, though, for sure. Definitely. Right? Like, having sex is a mutual agreement and an intimate fucking, like, agreement between two people that, like, you both are in this. It's going to be safe. It's going to be like, you're not going to hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you. Anything like that. You're not going to do anything I don't want you to do to me.
Yeah, and you shouldn't.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I'm just like reiterating,
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to get the wrong fucking idea and think we're saying something we're not.
No, for sure. I just think it is, there's so many circumstances.
Totally.
That it is
negative.
It doesn't make sense. And it's going to probably be used in a very fucking shitty way.
In the wrong way.
Absolutely.
Which in return, if you want me to be real with you, women, I'm going to be real with you guys right now. Like, in return, not only is it going to be used in the way it wasn't meant to be used, it's going to be used to, like, get back at people, but then there's going to be no validity in real victim statements. Real women are going to come out that this really happened to, and everybody in the community, everybody on social media, whatever the case is, they're going to be like, yeah, fucking another one of you, huh? Fucking liar. Even though she's like, no, I'm not fucking lying at all. Well, now all these women that came out and said this shit, fucked it.
Yeah.
The boy that cried wolf.
Because if this never got brought to light politically, the people that were actually, like, victims or whatever, this actually happened to when it was not consensual, were probably taken serious.
Yep.
Now that it's brought to light politically, the people that can take advantage of it are going to take advantage of it.
Yep.
Now the people that were actually serious about it are going to get fucked over.
Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah, it's super. It's really, this is just like a sad fucking.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wow, it's terrible that women even have to fucking deal with this, really. That's really what it is. Like, sucks that, like, some dudes are just some fucking pieces of shit and just don't know how to fucking be a fucking good dude, be trustworthy, be honest. Like, make the woman feel safe. I don't know, be a normal fucking human being.
I don't know. I don't even know what to call it realistically.
Yeah.
Because if you're having consensual sex but he takes a condom off, is it?
I think I would make
it's called it stealthing, but then, like, what are you? Is it not consensual sex anymore?
Yeah, I think so.
It's kind of like what I'm like wondering.
Yeah, it's like, I think.
Because now you are sexually assaulted because you didn't have a condom on. You get what I'm saying? It's weird.
Dude, that's a really good question.
Really weird, fucking broad
brush that they're painting with here, like, just kind of putting it all in there, like, this is now sexual assault. But it's like, but it was consensual, and then, like, this barrier was removed, and then now it's not consensual, but we were still having sex. I guess it wouldn't be consensual at that point. I guess. I don't know.
I really don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. So,
oh my god,
dude, did you fucking see this shit today?
No, I didn't see this.
The new Superman, Clark Kent's son, which was the original Superman, John is his name, comes out as bi. Let's be real, he's gay. We all know fucking men can't be bi, they're gay. We've talked about this before. It's kind of a joke, but let's be real. So apparently, DC Comics came out and said their new character on their...
Wasn't Robin gay too?
Yeah, so, right. So
is it Robin?
Recently, Robin came out as gay.
All the sidekicks are gay?
So now fucking Superman's got to come out as gay.
Superman's son.
Superman's son.
Super son.
Has got to come out as gay. Wow. And... dude...
I gotta fucking piss.
I got some mixed feelings about this. Why are they making cartoon characters gay? To conform to society's standards, their woke standards. To be more inclusive was the reason. Do you think this is necessary?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Do you think it's like teaching children to be more accepting and inclusive and open and like more progressive and pushing a more progressive ideology onto our children?
I mean,
predominantly that's who's watching this. Obviously, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, but it's not really, because now that everybody's doing this and like the people that don't agree with it so much they're not just being themselves anymore, and the people that don't accept them for being themselves, and now it's a cartoon.
Right.
It seems like it's realistically just creates more hate.
I think it does. I think it overall, because like the diehard fans are like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like my kids don't even barely know what this is yet. Like, but we've known about this for 20 fucking years. What are you doing? This isn't a goddamn storyline. What are you doing?
I just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, it's just a little strange, and it goes really why I wanted to talk about this was because like, is this part of the reason why is this playing into the like pushing against toxic masculinity or masculinity at all, and like this is Superman, the most masculine hero, alpha male fucking character that is in fucking comics period or movies. Now his son is gay, and like, you know, maybe it's showing kids like, this is what you want to be. This is your hero. Remember how we talked about earlier? Like, this was our hero. And for children growing up, this is their hero. Well, their hero's gay. Are they gay now? Does this encourage them? Like, or is this adding benefit because they're like, well, my hero's gay, and also my friend just came out as gay, and I love you no matter what. Like, instead of maybe back in the day, we'd be like, what the fuck is this? Because we didn't know any better. So I don't know if it's like helping or hurting, if it's playing further into a narrative, like making men softer and more conformative and more progressive, and which in a sense, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess.
But like, how do you make a cartoon character gay?
You literally,
like, is he going to be on TV kissing other dudes?
Yeah, that's what that picture was.
No, I get that, but I didn't know that was like an actual like episode or like comic or anything.
It's in a comic book. It wouldn't be on the actual TV unless it got made into a
Got it. Yeah, so he'll be like, that's his boyfriend in the comic. So like they're depicting.
So if it's like on TV and kids are watching it, all it's doing is just making kids think, I don't know, that's what normal is.
Yeah, which in a sense I guess is good, right? Like because being gay is normal. Like, that's fucking normal as hell. He's like, that's where we're at right now. You know, that shit's normal. But is it? I don't know. I guess my question is like, are we moving in a positive direction, or is this going to come back to bite us in the fucking ass? I guess we don't really know until we're there.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like heterosexual shit is like so pushed by like religion and the Bible and whatnot. So that's never going to go away.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get away from, right? Putting gay cartoons and shit like that out to push homosexuality isn't really like the best thing to like try to like contradict it.
Yeah.
Neither of them should be pushed on anybody to figure out their sexuality at all.
Yeah.
No, and that's what they're doing. So realistically, fuck this cartoon and fuck religion, realistically. But it's like, man, come on. Like, I don't know. It's like hard to say. Like, keep sexuality out of fucking anything. That has anything to do with kids that they can't comprehend.
Right. That's really what it comes down to is like, okay, like I'm looking at it from a standpoint of like, okay, well, this isn't going to stop anytime soon, period. Like, this is not going to fucking stop anytime soon. But if I had to look at it from that standpoint, 100%, there is absolutely no reason why if I had a son or maybe my daughter even, she likes comic books, whatever, that she should be being exposed to like any sort of sexuality at the age. She's just trying to have entertainment. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what this has to do with anything. The argument against that would probably be, well, every other comic book and James Bond and this and that like depicts these masculine heroes as alpha men that are having sex with these women or kissing these women or saving the woman, and like, why can't the same thing be for guys? Because the dude's gay, so he's having sex with dudes or kissing dudes or whatever. I'm assuming if I had to play devil's advocate, I'm assuming that's a position they would take. I don't know.
It's just, I don't know.
It's a very complex fucking subject when you really get down to it, because it's like, I'm trying to choose my words carefully so I don't like piss anybody off here. But at the same time, I'm like, well,
Next up is Batman been fucking Robin the whole time. Does it say Puglia?
Is I
don't know. Everybody's like trying to like push a sexual agenda to like, I don't get it. It's like, you're not making more people feel comfortable with other people. You're not making more people feel welcome. All you're doing is causing fucking hate.
You're just causing fucking chaos.
Literally.
You're causing chaos. You're pissing fucking everybody off.
Well, you're pissing everybody off that gets pissed off about shit. Like, I don't care because I'm not going to pay attention to it.
Right.
So
Obviously, we're not going to
literally don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you, you're going to piss people off. And it's going to cause way more hate towards this sexual preference because it's not theirs.
Undoubtedly.
I don't care.
Undoubtedly. And also, I think a good argument against it would be like this being put into essentially like, I don't know if this is considered like children's entertainment. I don't know. Comic books are really like outdated. I don't know who the fuck's reading those anymore. So maybe they are like specifically for adults now. I don't really know. But the further we go into this, the closer we get to like all schools teaching young children, kindergartners, about like sexual orientation and like gender and like trans, like all of these like different like genders and whatnot. And that's what children are being taught in school now.
Yeah, but like think about it, bro.
The kindergarten age.
That shouldn't even be in school. Think about it.
Oh my god, no, dude.
I can't even remember any type of any schooling or any type of shit when I was a kid that had anything to do with sexual preference.
Not until like
I can't I couldn't if it was there, I couldn't comprehend
when
it.
When was it? Like 7th grade? Is that when we first got like
sex ed? It was like 8th grade. It was like the first sex ed thing.
Yeah,
but
but that's what I'm saying. It's like, is this pushing it in a direction to where that is being more popularized in our schools? When it comes to that shit, for me, like that's a no-go for me.
Like I didn't even think about sexuality at all.
My daughter does not need to be learning about that in kindergarten, in 1st grade, 2nd grade. My daughter does not. No. I want her to remain and keep her innocence, period.
Yeah,
I don't need her learning about that. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but like that's playing out for reals.
It's just weird, dude. I personally just don't get it.
It's like, it's a cartoon character.
I don't think I'll ever get it. I don't even want to get it. That's why I just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I feel it.
I don't know. I really don't.
This has been a pretty good show.
I just got time for myself. That's about it.
You guys are ready to fucking wrap this bitch up, bring it home?
Give a shit.
Let's bring this bitch home. Let's lasso her up. Fucking put a bow on it. Alrighty, y'all. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for fucking rocking with us. We'll be back on TikTok in a few days. By the time you hear this, we'll already be back on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Make sure you go follow our Instagram. Most importantly, make sure you follow our TikTok and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast overall. please subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you're downloading the episode because that helps us more than you. That is the most beneficial thing that you could do for us if you want to support this podcast. Download the episodes on either Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your episode at.
If we go on Patreon for $1 and if you specifically watch us on YouTube, watch our videos on YouTube, are you going to pay $1 to watch us on Patreon if we don't post on YouTube?
We're getting censored like a motherfucker everywhere, guys. We're being honest with you.
Shit ain't free.
It's it's definitely expensive to run this, but that's not the point. The point is like we want to push content that not only people enjoy, but that we also can get somewhere with, because like obviously we put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of work into these podcasts for you guys. And
all you're going to do is make the visual, the audio, and everything better by helping us.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like you guys fucking with this podcast, pushing it further, supporting us more and more and more is just going to make this podcast better and better studio, better lighting, better audio, better video, like absolutely everything better for your entertainment. So let us know if you would be willing to pay $1, $2 on our Patreon and also provide you guys with some behind the scenes content and some extra content monthly or weekly rather. Let us know. Just shoot us a DM or something or comment on the YouTube video. All right, guys. This has been F&T. Another week of F&T. Thank you for fucking with us. We out this bitch.
Deuces.